Their prayers go unanswered this day.
Ah! Shit! Shit!
Huh? Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
They'll not pursue us when they have fires to quell!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Aelfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Aelfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know, they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Aelfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Aelfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Aelfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow you, Aelfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn your words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. Show me what lies ahead.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can make this blaze in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
The guards here are vigilant.
You are a good friend to me.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot.
Enough skulking!
These citizens do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Ah, my friends. You have my thanks.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham. I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Well worth a little silver, I assure you. Now, show me.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we... Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seed...
We must believe our way of life will survive.
And...
Something to do with a camp. Odyssey.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
I will greet my allies first.
Good. Come.
You believe the Saxon lord? Is Uba really dead?
Aye. A few survivors found their way.
Dietrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Aelfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Aelfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
You soft cheek. Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons?
Eivor. You know...
Good. I would hate for... Ha! Such
fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of...
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows. Good to see your spirits high.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers?
Tefter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Aelfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much.
And you taught me a...
I'm glad, Tefter.
In fact,
later, Tefter. I have many allies.
Soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought...
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have...
Couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself.
She took the fort single-handed.
I have come to make sure...
Have you ever met a woman less than me?
You will have one on the...
You owe Eivor a lot, my love.
Boys. Have you...
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah! Eivor!
And how do you feel?
It darkens my mood.
Let their delights...
And I will be...
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
This last...
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erki, and
London is...
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what...
And you, brother.
I have seen to my brother.
Soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth... Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have. But this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Aelfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have
So long as I do not lose your friendship.
My mother is worth 10 of your men. This last
I do not
hope the death will be clear.
I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester Valley. Better than those
begin to fade.
Danes who haunt
We have
our
lost many fireblood.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Let us speak of our plan. Let us plan our approach.
They are not expect...
Then quietly through...
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep that...
My scouts reported that a few
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Aelfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of West.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rodin, take Erki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our part. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Aelfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Cure, keep a strong flank. Get to the village and wait for my signal.
Hey, now! Monk!
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Eat this!
Bait me. Be my eyes. Aelfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? when your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Aelfred.
Aelfred is long gone, and this good Christian feast a cup of honey wine to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. For all your boasts, warrior, I scratch at you like a cat.
You yap like a dog!
Saints alive! I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Die, coward! Hellfire!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Aelfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Soma, fall back!
For life!
glory!
Summer!
No!
We have the advantage.
Follow my lead.
You're dead.
Watch my lead.
God grant me strength.
Blindside, idiot.
I feel great. Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender! And one little cock flog barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in. Together, lads, we have this. Did you see Aelfred?
The Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back. I'll find them.
Go, Eivor. They will not better us.
One more. Come, get up. This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Humwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No. You were my staunch protector, Ellerich.
Eivor, have you seen graver wounds?
I will carry him from the fray to that farmhouse. Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon.
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright word. There was nothing more you could have done. Friendship has a hollow ring. There's no... Check on Guthrum at the feast hall. Must be blocked from the other side.
You attack us on the fucking feast day? What? Hold it. Oh, God! You will regret this, unholy
corruption? Leave me be! I'm no threat to you!
Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
That's enough! Spread out! We have this! Worms, take it!
Won't let us lose. You come in. Time to die!
Thank you, O Lord!
Press on! What can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! My men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent! Cut out on me! Hang away! There! Ready, move! Fire!
We have this!
Die!
Flames!
You breathe your last! Hell, take you!
Focus, we have this!
You're dead! Dead! Risky move! Make your...
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
With you.
They're weakened! Let us finish this!
Finish him! from you!
Leon!
Die!
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
Take it!
And true! God protects us on his day of feasts! These Danes defy our God and King!
That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won! Gather in the square!
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Humboldt, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Aelfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Hello there, friend.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. And know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
There you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me? What is it?
A letter.
Nothing strange about a summons.
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is...
our mysterious...
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man for...
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hyde.
My love.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it. want to see the Alliance map. I have changed my mind. I should go. A new letter.
All right there?
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteered to help with the daily chores.
They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. Wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Aelfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Aelfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England. Whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings. And yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Aelfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Dear, oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me, and I will obey.
Gracious.